It is year 2023 and you're watching Geogasm. How did I end up like this, you might ask, but I'd rather deflect your focus on the fact that 2022 is over. But 2022 wasn't all bad. There were many geogastic moments. In this video I have put together 10 of the best guesses of 2022. And to counterbalance the tops, I have intermingled them with 10 of the worst flops. This roller coaster of emotions is too much for one video, however, and so you are watching part 1 of the two-parter Geogasmo Festo something. But before I let loose this delectable smorgasbord of geogastic exuberance, let me share with you a piece of fan mail that I received from the former capital of the Radom Republic. Radom. Dear Geogasm, I'm writing from Radom, Poland. It's not the most beautiful city, but it is very famous in my country. And I am your biggest fan. I love to watch your videos and learn about car plates, letters, and bellies. I would love to see you guessing to 0 meters and 5,000 points in Radom one day. Wishing you good luck with everything and sending you hugs and sweet kisses. Thank you very much, my biggest fan. This was really nice. If you want your hometown or some random town or Radom town, to be featured here, do send a postcard. If you're not enough of a psycho fan to find out my real address, I'm not judging if you are. You can also send a digital one to this email address. So now let's get to the tops and flops of 2022 in Geogasm, part 1. The sun is in the south. This could be pretty much anywhere right now, but I'm thinking my first impressions are somewhat like Eastern European, but no, I'm thinking this is US or Canada actually, based on the car plates. The number of pickup trucks is alarming. Select reality, I think it says. It might also say select realty, but I refuse to believe that. Evil sale, it says select reality, evil sale. Chicks. Alright, don't have time for that, sorry. I really wish I did, but I do not have time for the chicks. I don't even have time for the reality sale. A new reality would be really nice right about now. 70, that implies that this could be US, because that's probably, is that miles? Or, no, surely not. No, that's Canada. They can't be going 70 on this road, right? That's a highway speed, isn't it? Like a proper highway speed. Nowhere they're going 70 on this one. Miles, I mean. God damn, I have no idea. I am quite out of luck on this one and out of time. Well, I can't say I'm out of luck yet, but I'm out of time. There is a sign here that points to... What? Need to reset brain. Booting sequence 101. Anomaly detected. Wow. Wow, my my brain went total haywire there at the last second. Okay, first of all, kids at home, if you think this might be Canada or something, then when you still have time, click somewhere in Canada. Don't do like I do. Do like I say. Click on Canada when you still have time, okay? Because what could happen is that you have about 3 seconds time and you're thinking, well, I don't know, maybe this area in Canada somewhere, or maybe here. I mean, I'm not saying I would have gotten many points on this one because, you know, fuck that shit. That's tough. But then what you see is Sydney. So you had 3 seconds time to think, where in Canada is this? And you see this sign and you're going towards the sign like,
yeah, I'm gonna get the place now. Woo!
And then it says Sydney. So you're like, did I check the sun? What the fuck? Are we in Australia now?
I had 3 seconds. Did I check the sun? What the fuck? No, I didn't. I have no time. I have to click somewhere in Northern America.
You click on Beamer, Nebraska. And it turns out that we are in Sydney, Canada. Sydney, Canada. So fuck you, Canada. Fuck you, Sydney, Canada. Ooh, Balls Creek. Nice. There's a Balls Creek in Sydney, Canada. And you know why? Because even they know that this sucks balls. You can't have a... It's just... Look, Canada. You can't have the same place name 2 times. If it's like Shit Creek, fine, whatever. Or Beaver Bottom, whatever. Have as many of those as you want. You can have as many beavers, as many bottoms, as many beaver bottoms as you want. But you cannot have place names like Sydney. You can't have New York. That's just really, really dicky thing to do. There is a polar bear beach in Sydney. That is something you can tell your friends. And if you're really lucky, they won't even ask Sydney, Australia or Sydney, Canada. They will just say like,
oh wow, I didn't know that. There are not even any polar bears in Sydney.
I repeat, fuck you, Canada. And I'm not gonna say I'm sorry about that. You say you're sorry, Canada, because that's what you do best, eh? Okay, we have big mountains in the north. Hellas, we might be in Greece with mountains all over the place. But I don't think so. No, I have seen this before, this gas. I think we are in Albania. Where are such big mountains? In this area, I guess. Or here, yeah, in the south. There's a big Albanian flag there. What's going on? Some kind of a government building, probably. We are on a road going northwest, possibly on this road. But would need some signs somewhere. Is it just me? Is there just a lot of gas stations in Albania? What is this? Hotel Olympic. Oi! Oi, oi, oi! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit, that's Hotel Olympic. Holy fuck. We're right here. What the fuck? I was just like minding my own business here, going around, giving up on this whole thing. Yeah, I said before it looks like it could be this road because it was very consistently going northwest. Little did I think that we would actually be exactly here, and there it was. I saw Hotel Olympic. It was almost like a joke when I saw Hotel Olympic that I would actually look at the map, and there it was. That's insane. 77 meters. India, like every time I'm in Albania, there's just like crazy amounts of gas stations. Like seriously, even the episode I had on castration station. Look it up. Even that was Albania. Wow. That's a pretty impressive round, if I may say so myself. Okay, we have a red plate there. Sun is, I don't know, maybe more to the south. But I'm thinking this is South America, and with the yellow plates, this could be Colombia. We have a red plate there. But it could also be that the yellow plate, red plate is special one for a truck. What about you? That looks blue, that plate. So
Yellow plate.
makes me think that we are not in Colombia. Pare. So Southern America is for sure. I wish I knew that R dollars. I should learn these currencies. This one has now a red plate, so this is really very confusing. You know what they say in geoguessing? If it's confusing, it's Peru. They don't really say that, but this could still be Peru. Aha, but this is actually Brazil. Aha. Portuguese. Well, that explains the craziness with the plates, because Brazil is just pure craziness. The common problem with Brazil is that even if you know you're in Brazil, there's really very little chances you get it right. Quixada is the place. But where? There's so many. How would I know? Caxias. Isn't that close enough? I don't know. Wow. Wow, I'm not playing anymore. I'm gonna stop playing this game right now. Brazil is cementing its place as the #1 enemy. Brazil is almost by all metrics the worst country. I do guess it often enough, but it is on its own league when it comes to countries where you guess the country but get the least points. And this round doesn't help. There it was. Quixada. Or Quijada. I don't even care, you know? I don't care how it's pronounced. Did I see Born Jesus? No, it's Bomb Jesus. I don't know if it's better. But Born Jesus would be a very, very strange name for a place, especially if it's in Brazil or don't even speak English. Come to think of it, maybe Born Jesus would be better in a country where they don't speak English. Because if they did speak English, then they would actually mean to call that place Born Jesus, which is just odd, right? This is me trying to create content here because Brazil, you know, yeah, fuck you, Brazil. That's all I can say here. Thank you for listening. Gaddafi Enterprise. I don't like the name Gaddafi. Still brings me bad memories. I'm sure there are people called Gaddafi who are not insane tyrants. So we're driving on the right with yellow plates in what seems to be Africa. So do we have some other text? Do we have like Arabic here, or are we, this could be like Nigeria or Ghana or something like this maybe? Lambania, I can't quite say from that where that is supposed to be, but I'm thinking Ghana. Laribanga. We have Larabanga. Is that the same as Laribanga? Are you just not sure how to write that thing? Larabanga, yeah, I think we are. Where is primary school in Larabanga? There isn't really. Oh, there we are. There's junior high school here. Where could we be? We're going south north on a road right now, but we were right here, right? In some sort of a corner coming from the south, like from here, possibly. Maybe we're here. Wow, what is this? What is this insanity? What is this insanity? Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow, what insane round. Insane round. What do I do when it's that insane? What do I do? I don't know. I've never had this much insanity. What is this? If it weren't for this Peru, this would be just like, this would be a landslide, the best ever. But Peru. This round has been absolute insanity. Wow. Okay, well, yeah, what can I say? Yellow plates, driving on the right, not being hunted by the police. All of that tells me that this could be Ghana. And then, yeah, Larabanga, and you can just see it on the map. Surprisingly enough, you can see it quite far away. Luckily, not many roads, so there was really no other option than this corner, I think. Okay, we are walking on the left. That's a little GeoGuessr joke there. Paragas, so I think we are in South America. They certainly think so. Vendese, that's Spanish. This is certainly in the north. Pare is also stop for some of the South American countries. Ligo Chego. Okay, those are the names of the characters, perhaps. Banpara. I wonder if that's Augusto Correa. I wonder if that's Paraguay Bank. Paraguay is not on Street View, but Uruguay is, and we could be close to that, or also here. Augusto Correa. Augusto sounds familiar to me somehow. Where is it going? It's going in the east. Yeah, it's going in the east. What's the name of this river? Uruguay River. Paraná River. Well, that's where I'm going, probably. I can't really see Augusto like I thought I might. That was Brazil. The thing on top of the E, is that only in Brazilian now I think about it? Oh god. Brazil, Brazil, Brazil. The Para Bank was from the state of Para, which by the way, fact attack, is also the origin of the para nuts. 3,720 kilometers off. So yes, that's it. That's all we need to say about that. Let's forget about it. I will edit this out. This will never see the light of day. No way. We will just edit all of this out and forget about it. Okay, so the sun is in the south. We are in the middle of a desert. But let's try to find some text to see which desert this could be. I see some Arabic there. Driving on the right. So this could be Jordan, or this could be maybe Tunisia. We need a bit more than this. Slightly bit more than this. Could that be helpful? No. We Finns know next to nothing about deserts. This looks like any desert to me. There's one sign here. Let's try to take a look at this, and then I'm giving up on this side. Everything is in Arabic. Is there a sign? One more sign. One more sign. Give it to me. Akapa al-Kuwaira. Okay. Akapa, yes. There we are. Thank you very much. Al-Kuwaira is right here on the west side. Al-Kuwaira is here. Total, is that where we were? Just up the street from Total? Could this be? Let's see. Wow. Yes. Desert Highway 47. Wow. We Finns do know one thing or another about deserts, or more precisely about reading stuff. Ooh, that looked like a difficult one there for a second, but yeah. Aqaba, I recognized it from some other previous round. Jordan was also the place where I would have gone rather than Tunisia, because it is a bit more deserty and maybe a bit more oily. If that makes sense. I'm not sure if it makes sense. Okay, the sun is difficult to say, but it could be the north. That would be interesting. It looks more to me like Northern Hemisphere, the vegetation, something like Northern Europe or Northern US, Canada, something like this. Let's see. Broadway. So maybe Manhattan? Kentsville. Okay, so if the sun is in the north, then we will probably be somewhere here. But this seems like a pretty big risk at the moment, I have to say. Nothing there. Alliant doesn't tell me anything either. This is very, very tricky, very tricky. Let's see, that's 40 or 60. We're driving on the right. 60. That could be miles or kilometers. Maximum 60 sounds a bit more. Yeah, maximum 80, so that's kilometers. So I'm thinking we are in fact in Canada. Mountains in the west side, so maybe somewhere here. That's all I got. Oh, come on. Come the fuck on. This is the third time we get to this place. Right next to Shitney again. Here, Shitney. Geoguessr is torturing me. This is again the same area. The useless area. Shitney. That's how you pronounce it. If you haven't watched that video, watch that video. I explain it. Why the Nova Scotia pronunciation of Sydney is Shitney. So here we have New Glasgow. We have Broadway. It's just full. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do in the future. Every time there's something like this, like in the middle of forest, you have Broadway. Then I'm gonna go here. Broadway, my ass. So why? What is this? Why? Is this some sort of an advertisement campaign for this area? I'm not going to visit this area ever. I'm gonna learn every single stupid town here, like why Go Mag? Why indeed? Who knows? Just for fun. Okay, we're done with this place. Never again, I hope. Thanks for listening. We are in some kind of a jungle in the middle of the forest, and unfortunately we are not playing Geogasm, so can't say much about these trees and stuff. It looks kind of tropical, but if that is all I'm going to get, this is gonna be pretty bad. I can't even see the sun, so I don't know which hemisphere we are. Thank God for this. Hemisphere, maybe more to the north. Okay, we have a sign here. Dolly Beach, Greta Beach, turn left. I have an idea. And that's Christmas Island. Don't ask me why. Dolly Beach, Greta Beach. We're going south and we should turn left here. And we came from northwest. Probably somewhere here. That seems reasonable. Yeah, we're turning left here to this area. Yes! Got it. 38 meters. Wow. I did not know this, mind you. This was indeed just an idea. Why Christmas Island? I know that Christmas Island is in the game. That's one thing. I'm aware of that now. I haven't been aware of it always. I've noticed that it does have this sort of vegetation, believe it or not. So obviously there are other places with this sort of vegetation as well in this area, but you don't usually have these very small paths with difficulty moving and everything. When I saw the English language, driving on the left, all these things connected, made me think of Christmas Island. Last time I was on Christmas Island, they also had a sign that said like airport this way. And it's kind of funny, I was complaining about Finland earlier in one of the videos, that Finland would be the only country in the world that would have this sort of sign, not mentioning the name of the airport. Then it turns out that Christmas Island has the same, but that makes sense because Christmas Island has a single airport. So when I saw these sort of beaches turn left, I don't know, it sounded very provincial, like very intimate. I know you're going to these beaches, turn left here. So all of this made me think that maybe this could be Christmas Island. And there it was. Insane. Just a crazy guess right there. Also, Christmas Island has a restaurant called Lucky Ho. I think very often the idea is that the customers get lucky, but in this case it is the hoe that is lucky. Next to Smash Espresso Bar. So yeah, this is a very interesting place, I would say. Okay, no front plates on this car. We have Spanish language. The sun doesn't tell me much. So no front plates. If that is common here, then I think that could very well be Puerto Rico. Can't quite tell from that. But the other ones do have front plates, slightly bluish ones. Very American style, so this could also be Dominican Republic. Those Puerto Rican colors.com. My guess is currently Puerto Rico, but Dominican Republic seems very likely as well. Calle San Pedro, but which city? Thank you. That would be really nice. So excessive drinking wasn't looked favorably upon, but that is not something that's gonna help me very much. In the absence of anything else, I'm gonna stay right where I'm. Bolivia. Oh, fuck. Could I have had time to click Bolivia real quick? I don't know. I had like 2 seconds, but I thought I didn't have any time. But then, should I have tried? Well, it's too late now. Gosh, that really surprised me. Puerto Rico was completely wrong. Completely and utterly wrong. Bolivia. Wow. That was a fantastic little whiff right there. You were right in Santa Cruz. Right next to Smart Bolivia shopping mall. I guess that's something that I missed. Smart Bolivia shopping mall could have been a very useful tip. That's Cyrillic, Alexander the Great. That sounds very much like we're in Macedonia. Who else would have Cyrillic and Alexander the Great? Contemporary Macedonians, for some funny reason, think that the Macedonian Alexander the Great was from the contemporary Macedonia. He was definitely a Greek, I'm sorry to say. The people who now live in Macedonia have very little to do with the people who 2,500 years ago lived there. But where are we in? I think we would probably be then in Skopje, I suppose. That is the Macedonian flag. I'm assuming we are in Skopje. Where is the airport? Why can't I see the airport? There. But that's not that airport. Are we not in Skopje? Is that possible? Well, I don't have time to go anywhere else, I think. Fortress in the center of Skopje. Skopje Fortress, so we could be possibly here. Northeast to the fortress. Somewhere here. This looks really like we are literally in the center of the city. So wow. This is crazy. Wow, look at that. Oh. Ooh, that's the rare coveted double geogasm. Oh man. Is it hot here or is it just me? Wow. 37 meters. I still don't know where the airport is, but who gives a shit at this point?
Hi. Just between you and me. So yeah, it turns out that Skopje actually changed the name of that airport. Exactly. because it's not very good for their relationship with Greece to call that airport Alexander the Great Airport, because, as I mentioned, Alexander the Great wasn't Macedonian. They basically took like a Greek hero and named their own airport after that, just because they happened to live in the area where that Greek hero used to live 2,500 years ago. So, in order to improve the relations with the Greeks, they changed the name of that airport. And for that reason, I could not find that airport. While it did probably succeed in improving their relations with Greece, did nothing to improve their relations with me. Well, I did get 5,000 points. Yeah, there's that. I still feel like that's a pretty dickish move to put a name of an airport and say it's this way, and then change the name of the airport. Like, now this guy is looking for an airport in Geoguessr and won't find it. But guess what? Joke's on them, because they forgot to rename their fortress. So the Skopje fortress is still called Skopje Fortress, and I found that. So there you go. Nailed it. Sorry, I have to go.
Huh? Hey, what are you still doing here? Part 1 is over. Come on, go to part 2. That's where all the fun is. Go on, Get out of here!